Hello and welcome to Let's Talk. I'm your host Imran Khan. Today I have with me the Consul General of Turkey to Telangana, Mr. Orhan Yalman Okan. Mr. Orhan, welcome to my show.
Thank you very much.
So, how are you doing today?
I am so good. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. I am so pleased to host you in our consulate.
The pleasure is ours. So, you have recently, taken this post. You've just been posted here recently, if I'm right. Yeah.
I arrived Hyderabad 4 months ago.
Okay.
I am so new here, but so far so good. I am so happy to be here.
I'm sure. So, have you so far been able to pick up any of the local Telugu or Hindi? I mean, Hindi, I'm sure is easy. You can pick up a bit of Hindi. Do you?
Unfortunately, not yet, but it's like my homework. Now, my wife already started to learn Hindi language, also Telugu, so she is much more eager than me, but also I am very much also interested. I will start to learn. And I mean, Hyderabad is a beautiful city. Therefore, I am happy to be here. People are friendly, and also they show their interest and affection to Turkey. So I am so happy to hear that. What I did, before I came here, as soon as I learned that I was posted to Hyderabad, I immediately called my predecessor here to ask his impressions, because we will move to another country, another culture. So what he told me, that he had his best times in his life in Hyderabad. He was very happy to be here. Then we talked to his wife also, Kubra. She told me that she doesn't want to go back to Turkey. So it was so relaxing to hear those reactions. So I was very happy. And whatever they told us about the city, about the people, those are correct. Now we are here now, and we are enjoying the hospitality of the people of Hyderabad here.
So, it's your turn to enjoy what they had.
Yes, of course.
So, who all are you with? Your family is here, I suppose, along with your wife. Who else is here?
Yes, in Turkey we have a saying, happy wife, happy life. Okay. If we make our wives happy, then everything goes smooth. So I am with her. I have two daughters. One of them is, younger one is 11 years old, the elder one is 15 years old. So they are also adjusted. They are happy here. They started their school. And you know, the kids are much more flexible than us. Once they start their school, once they have new friends, they easily adjust to the local circumstances. Now they became Hyderabadi. So they are happy already. Once they are settled, then we can focus on our business much more easily. They are happy to be here. And on the other hand, we are trying to discover the city. There are many historical and touristic places here. So almost every weekend, I take my family with me, and we go out and visit the places, museums, palaces, and other monuments. So the city is beautiful, and you have very beautiful values here. So that's what we do. And later on, we will start to discover the other cities of India as well.
Obviously, we have a lot of common cultural connect with Turkey. Obviously, if you go down in history, we have so many people whose forefathers probably came from Turkey. That's what they say even in my family. So I'm sure. Also, you're not somebody, I think, who stays indoors. You're an outdoor person.
I can say so, because sticking on your seat, is not good. I always wish to discover new people, new places. I like to meet people, and also I want to discover all the opportunities here. So as much as possible, I go out and discover the people, discover the places, and there is a lot here also. And for example, before I came here, I visited the business and the cultural circles in Turkey. I made courtesy visits to the heads of the institutions and the organizations. And I was very much happy to see that they were all very much interested in to further increase the relations with Hyderabad, with Telangana, with India. And also, after I came here, now I meet people from the business circles, from the cultural and tourism sectors. I see the same approach. So I'm so happy to see that. If both sides shows their interest and positive approach, then we have the basis to further increase our relations. So therefore, I feel myself lucky here. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come back to this point of, trade relations. However, before that, I'd like you to tell me about you. Tell me your story. How was it? Where did you grow up in Turkey? Which part are you from? Yes. How did you come to becoming a diplomat? And
I tell you, I am now 48 years old. Okay. I was born in 12th of August in 1974. So I am Leo.
So your birthday is coming, by the way, then. Okay.
But I say, before the marriage, I was Leo. After the marriage, I became a cat.
Oh, you were a lion before, before the marriage. Anyway.
Yeah. Actually, there is no diplomat in my family. Okay. My late father was an engineer, machine engineer. One of my uncles were police officer, high-ranking police officer. The other uncle was high-level military official. Three of them encouraged me to follow their path. Okay, I of course respect all those professions, either military officer or police officer or become an engineer, very respectful. But at that time, I didn't feel that I can be comfortable in uniform. And also, I was not a kind of, how can I say, engineer person. I was very keen of social sciences. When I started secondary school in Turkey, I went to the public schools and we started to learn English. But I'm talking about 35 years ago. At that time, my late father advised me to watch movies on the TV to increase my English. And we are from Izmir province of Turkey. Izmir is on the western part of Turkey, and we are close to Greece. Okay. And we used to watch also Greek channels, TV channels. And in Turkey, in our TV channels, we always, how can I say, translate the movies and series, everything. It's not with subtitles. But in Greece, they publish the movie series, everything in original language with Greek subtitle. Okay. So he asked me to watch Greek channels, to listen English. And there was a serial every evening. I used to watch that serial to further increase my English. And the name of the serial was The Diplomats.
Oh. Interesting.
I was 11 years old, 12 years old, and every evening I was watching that movie, that serial about the diplomats, diplomatic life. Okay. And I said myself,
for an 11-year-old child, that was...
my brain was washed. So therefore, okay, I decided to become a diplomat. I explained, I just announced to my family, and everybody was surprised. They told me, how come you can be a diplomat? There is no diplomat in the family. So they didn't believe me. At that time, my family didn't want to encourage me too much, okay. But they respected. I promised them that I will study hard and I would do it. And thank God, I entered the national examination of universities. And I won one of the best universities of Turkey. And eventually, I became a diplomat. And diplomatic life, how can I say? We are like turtles. Our houses are on back. Right. One day you are here, another day to another country. So In our system, generally, we go abroad for 4 years and go back to home. Home means the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for 2 years. Sometimes we stay abroad for 2 years. Then after that, we can be posted to another country. It is called rotation. This is the system. My first posting was to Bangladesh when I was a very young diplomat. Then I went back home. My second posting was to Germany. I was consul in Mainz. In Germany, we have almost 3.5 or 4 million Turkish citizens, Turkish people. So we have 13 consulates in Germany. So we say every Turkish diplomat, once in their life, they are posted to Germany. So it was also another experience for me to deal with the problems or the necessities of the Turkish people living in Germany. So then I went back home. My third posting was to South Korea. I was counselor at the Turkish embassy there. South Korea is also totally different, Far East. But it was also very enjoyable for me. Even my second daughter was born in Seoul, so we call her half Korean. And my fourth posting was to Greece. I was consul general in Thessaloniki between the years of 2015 and 2019. And now, as my fifth posting, I am here in India, first time in my life.
So in Greece, when you were posted, you actually lived the 11-year-old child's, you finally were a diplomat in Greece.
They were with me. The thing is, we cannot send our children to the local schools. That's how can I say, a part of diplomatic life. So there are international schools in all over the world.
No, I was saying when you were 11, you saw the serial.
You mean the
serial? Finally, you were living that. You were the diplomat in Greece.
Yes.
So after many years, the cycle came. It happened.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So this is your fifth posting.
Fifth posting.
Right. And so, of course, I'm sure Hyderabad is going to be, or rather Telangana is going to be your best posting. Hyderabadis hopefully will, give you the best welcome.
Inshallah.
What was an interesting posting of all these prior to this? Anything? What was challenging?
Actually, I can say that I was all the time lucky, and this is also about your personality. I'm in the half full of the glass. If you just focus on the empty part, you always become unhappy. I always focus on positive things. So then, if you are happy in your heart, everywhere is heaven for you. That's my principle. So wherever I have been, I was very happy. My family also became happy, because whatever you see in your life is like the reflection of your heart. If your heart is happy, clean, satisfied, so the place is not that much important for me. When I was in Bangladesh, I was single at that time, but I was very happy to see the close relations between Bangladesh and Turkey. And also, for example, one of the name of one of the best high schools was Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. So one of the name of one of the best avenues was Atatürk Avenue. You see, they are very much respectful and they have affection for Turkish people. So I was very happy to see that. And also, I had very good friends also there. So I was happy in principle. In Germany, that is totally different experience. You are dealing with your citizens there. So you are trying to solve their problem or assist them, and also in the meantime, you are trying to increase the relations between two countries in terms of economy, trade, investment, culture, tourism, whatever is possible. So it was very, how can I say, dynamic mission. So I was also very much happy there. In Korea, then again, Turkey has a special place in the hearts of Korean people, because of our participation to the Korean War. So Turkey took place in the Korean War between 1950 and 93. So the Korean people are still grateful to the Turkish people. So therefore, it was an enjoyable posting for me also. And also I like the Korean culture, Korean cuisine. So therefore, I was happy there. And Greece is a neighboring country. Neighboring countries are also always important. And also Greece also one of the most beautiful countries of the world. So it's a touristic destination. So me, my wife, my kids, we had also very good times there. And it was close to Turkey. I used to go to Turkey by car, so that was also an advantage for me.
Also probably close to your own hometown, I think, close to the border.
I mean, within 8 hours, I used to reach to my hometown. So it was an advantage for me. So, and here, I mean, Hyderabad is a beautiful city. As I told you earlier, I mean, you have beautiful cultural and touristic values. But the most important thing is the character, the feature of the people. Whomever I meet here, they show their affection. They show they love Turkey. They tell me that how much they enjoyed being in Turkey or they wish to go to Turkey. So I am happy to see that. And also the food of Hyderabad is very delicious.
You know what the Muslims are called in Hyderabad, in Telugu?
Yes, I was also taught Türkoğlu. Türkoğlu is a Turkish word. Oğlu means son.
Okay.
Türkoğlu means son of Turk.
So it's actually a Turkish word. It's been, but when we hear it in Telugu, it sounds like it's been, so Oglu is Turkish.
Yeah, pure Turkish word.
Oglu, Turkoglu, son of Turkish. That's how.
Yes, I mean we have deep cultural and historical ties. Starting from actually Kutup Shahi term. The first Kutup Shahi was from a Turkish dynasty. And later on Nizam also, they have Turkish roots. And also last Nizam got married from the Ottoman dynasty. Yes, and also his son. So then we can call that we have also blood ties.
Yeah, they married Ottoman princesses.
Ottoman princesses, yeah. And also those princesses made so many charity events, so they were also very helpful to the people of Hyderabad. So I am happy to see that they are famous here, and the people of Hyderabad really respect them, show their affection to the princesses. Some of them are still alive, you know, they are coming here, both they live in Turkey and here.
True. Hyderabadis remember them with a lot of affection for all the good work they've done. So tell me about the part of your work is to better the trade between two nations, and especially, of course, with the area you're in, with the state of Telangana and between Turkey.
Our consulate was opened here 8 years ago. We are one of the 5 consulates here. That also shows how much importance we attach to Hyderabad, to Telangana. Now we have one embassy in Delhi, one consulate in Mumbai. Mumbai is like the economic capital of India. And since we have cultural and historical ties with Hyderabad, we decided to open a consulate here. That shows our interest, how much importance we attach to Hyderabad. And on the other hand, there is a potential here. Hyderabad is a rising city. I mean, I don't need to mention, I mean, I can see the construction works going on everywhere. I mean, in all sectors, I see, I mean, IT, health, or the other industries. I mean, Telangana is developing fast. Hyderabad is developing fast, expanding. So it shows that there is a great opportunities here. So what we do here, our main task is to further increase the relations between Turkey and Hyderabad, Telangana here, in every possible fields. It could be trade, economy, investments, tourism, culture, education, whatever you think. So what we do is mainly to increase the interaction between the peoples. And also, I introduce my country here in Hyderabad. In the same time, I raise the awareness about Hyderabad in Turkey. That's the main point. So, as you may see easily, we always focus on positive agenda. We try to bring people together. So the diplomats are like magnets. We attract people from each side. Those can be from business circles, from cultural circles, or tourism circles. We bring them together and we encourage them to make business further and further.
So to do this, what are the kind of events you do? What do you usually? You had a Turkish food festival recently.
Yes,
if I'm
I
right.
tell you. Actually, I am new here.
Right.
So, but I made 2 events already. One of them is all you already mentioned, Turkish Cuisine Festival. We called it Flavors of Turkey in one of the 5-star hotels here. It continued 2 weeks. So as far as I saw, it attracted too much attention. Turkish cuisine is one of the 10 top cuisines in the world.
Across the world, yeah. Wherever you go, all the top cities in the world, I travel a little bit, everywhere you have Turkish food. And for all meat lovers, we have to find where the Turkish place is. That's what happens to all of us, yeah.
For example, in European countries, you can find Turkish restaurants or Turkish doner kebab house in every corner.
Absolutely.
So here, there are a couple of Turkish restaurants, but I always encourage businessmen to open more Turkish restaurants here so that the people of Hyderabad can enjoy Turkish food. And during the festival, we invited a chef from Turkey. And our chef, Eyüp Kemal Sevinç, is one of the, he's like celebrity. Okay. So he is on the TV almost every day. Okay. So he's a very famous chef. He came here, and so he was very successful. So, and it was, I was happy to see the interest by the Hyderabadi people. Let's see, maybe in the coming years we can organize once more Turkish Cuisine Week or Turkish Cuisine Festival. And on the other hand, I should tell you about the cinema sectors. Indian movies are becoming more and more famous in all over the world. It's a big sector. Okay, in Mumbai we have Bollywood, but here we have Tollywood. Right. So, and I noticed that in almost in all Indian movies, 3 or 4 movies, songs, they have 3 or 4 songs.
We love to sing and dance.
And they are going abroad for shootings.
Yes.
And also they are shooting the movies also abroad, some movies. So Turkey became a famous destination for film shootings. Right. So we have many natural beauties. And also Turkish government is providing financial incitements for the foreign movie makers. Okay. So what I did, I invited all movie makers, movie producers, and cinematographers from Tollywood. So I am thankful to them. They all came. And also I coordinated with a famous Indian actor, Mr. Naresh Vyaja Krishna. He has also a studio. Okay. So we were together, we invited them to the consulate, and I made a presentation to them about filming opportunities in Turkey. It attracted too much attention. And after the event, we organized the reception. They all came to me one by one, and they showed their interest to shoot in Turkey. And it happened maybe one month ago, but 4 or 5 of them already started their contacts in Turkey, and some of them are already in Turkey. So you see, I mean, this was also the second event. So I am also planning to organize another event in terms of MICE tourism. MICE means Turkey became also a very famous destination in all over the world in terms of holding congresses, meetings, this kind of, I mean, corporate issues. So I am planning to also inform the corporates here in Hyderabad about opportunities in Turkey. So they may have their meetings, congress, and other official meetings in Turkey. I mean, we have so many touristic places, 5-star hotels, which are very much experienced in MICE tourism. So that is also another area of cooperation. Also, another one is wedding tourism. Before the pandemic, in 2019, more than 30 big Indian weddings took place in Turkey. Yes, so therefore, I am planning to introduce my country in terms of wedding tourism as well. That's also a great potential.
So all the big event companies would be interested because they are the ones who would organize it for.
So this kind of things. On the other hand, of course, I am visiting the business circles here and the officials, and we are encouraging the business circles, business organizations to come together to create official contacts and cooperations between each other, to organize B2B meetings and to organize business trips. And now, for example, just last week, I met with the president of the Telangana Chambers of, Telangana Federation of Chambers of Commerce of Telangana. And last week also I had a Zoom meeting with the Turkish Indian Business Council. So I was very happy to see that both sides were very much interested in increasing the relations and making business. And now, hopefully, we will organize a business trip from Turkey to India in October. And I asked the Turkish Indian Business Council to include Hyderabad, because they will go to Delhi and Mumbai. And I asked him to include also Hyderabad. And the president promised me to come here. So we will make the necessary preparations for them. You see, I mean, we bring the businessmen together, but I am a diplomat. I am not a businessman.
You connect them.
I connect the people, they score the goal. I just prepare the atmosphere for them. Let's wish the best.
Do you also organize trips for business and from here to?
Of course. Last December, one business delegation, before I came here, last December, one business delegation already visited Turkey. You see, one by one. So I continue to encourage. Now we are, of course, in internet era. The businessmen can find each other very easily. But on the other hand, we are also like a driving force for them. So from both sides, businessmen come to me. They explain what they want. Or they may have some help. Or they may have some inquiries, some questions. What I do, I take that desire or inquire, whatever it is, I just convey it to the relevant side, from here to my authorities or from Turkey to the Indian authorities. I collect the necessary information and share those information with the businessmen. I make the life easier for them. Therefore, we are here.
So I guess one important criteria for being in the position you're in, to be a diplomat, is to be very, you need to have this friendly sort of attitude about you. You are absolutely like that. So it has been a pleasure, Mr. Orhan,
Thank you very much.
really. And So thank you for being on my show.
I thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.